Hello everyone, welcome back to another Goodgame Empire video, and in this video, I will be talking about how to deal with the Nomad invasion and how to get the maximum points in that, as well as the seasonal event. First off, you're going to want to level up all your camps to the maximum level. For level 70s, it's level 90. Then, you're going to want to use a tactic called trains. So if we look, you are going to want to look at the tools, and then you'll want to make a preset and say that I have already saved mine, and it looks like this. I have more tools than I need because I use several different commanders for this with varying levels of wall, gate, and moat reduction. You're going to want to include in your preset enough matlets to reduce the ranged soldiers' combat strengths to 0 on 2 flanks, and 2 of these con chests to make sure you get the 75 tokens you need, or tablets, sorry, to get the 2 season points instead of 1 per attack. You're going to want to fill up the rest of your attack, as I'm doing right now. And you don't have to fill all 4 waves if you don't want to. If you want to get the maximum tablets and season points, then you actually don't want to fill all 4 waves. You just want to send like more 2-wave attacks, as long as you have enough commanders to use all those troops. If, however, you're more like me, and you would like the resources, and you don't have a lot of high-level commanders, then it's useful to send full 4-wave attacks. As I only actually have 6 90-90 or close to 90-90 commanders, and only 4 of them are suitable or for NPCs. Well, all NPC commanders, I guess. One of them is a hybrid PvP NPC commander, but I only have 4 like top tier or relatively top tier NPC commanders, so I just send 4 attacks at the same time. As you can see, I'm sending another attack, and you're going to want to send around 3 attacks, or attacks from 3 castles. You can send more than 3 attacks if you have more commanders than I do. And the last castle you're actually going to be want to attacking the con camp with, and I'll show you that in a minute, once I finish setting up this attack. As you can see, I'm trying to get the maximum amount of ranged soldiers available because there's more melee on this one flank we aren't fighting. Here we go. And we can send that attack off. Now, we're going to look for the con camp. You can find this in 2 ways, either going to the event camp outside your castle, and going to the tab that has the con camp, or you can do it by just looking at a previous attack you sent and going to the camp from there. I like doing the previous attack, it's easier, but you can't do it if you haven't sent any attacks yet. And for the con camp, they usually have higher combat strengths of their troops and higher wall and gate protection than the normal con camps, so you might need to use more tools. I'm actually using my commander with the least amount of wall, gate, and moat reduction right now, because I want the other commanders to be doing the attack, what's it called, the train attack, so that they can have as similar amounts of tools as possible, so I can send the attacks off in rapid succession. For this, I don't have to use all more tools anyway, so it really doesn't matter if I use slightly more tools. I have plenty of siege towers anyway. Now, you can see that the attack is going to land soon. Now, it's important to remember that after your first attack lands, you're going to want to skip the cooldowns that will appear on the Nomad camp as soon as you can. Sometimes you'll only have, say, a 10-second difference in between attacks, and you'll need to move very quickly. Now, why does this strategy work? This strategy works because it both maximizes the amount of attacks you can get in, which will increase your con tablets you get, and it maximizes the amount of season points you get per attack, which is useful if you're, say, using a booster, like I am. Now, another important thing to remember is you should be spending your con tablets to get 950 at a time to get whatever you need most. In fact, I usually do lime powder bombs from this, and I wait until I have 950s and I get 10 at once to get the 6 additional season points, or 3 if you don't have a booster activated, for spending the additional con tablets. You don't want to get more than 10 at a time, because then you'll just be wasting them, and you'll get less season points in total. And you don't want to spend less than 950, because you won't get the points. Here we go, and you can just look at my attack. That will be about it for this video, just a quick guide on how to maximize points. Also, it's important to remember that you should be running the train on the camp that is easiest for you to defeat. That would be either the one that uses the least tools, or you use the least amount of troops to kill, but whatever camp is easiest for you to run trains on, you should be running a train on that with most of your units, and leave one free to be attacking the con camp. That's it for this video, and in another video, I will be talking about how to defend and deal with the con attacks on your castle. Goodbye.